The Galactic Council chamber gleamed with bioluminescent architecture that had taken the Valkyrie 3 centuries to grow. Jennifer Hayes stood at the center of the amphitheater, her simple gray suit a stark contrast to the elaborate chitinous armor and energy-woven garments of the alien dignitaries surrounding her. Beside her, Alex Chen adjusted his tablet, trying to ignore the thousand eyes literal and otherwise fixed upon them. Primitive Ambassador Vothric's translator rendered the word with dripping condescension. The Valkyrie's mandibles clicked in what Jennifer had learned was their version of laughter. Your species requests a seat on this council, yet you've barely left your own star system. You have no quantum displacement drives, no consciousness-linking technology, no mastery over dimensional fabrication. Jennifer kept her expression neutral, though her fingers tightened almost imperceptibly around the data chip in her pocket. Respected Ambassador, humanity may lack certain technologies, but we bring other strengths. This time it was Zixalia, the crystalline representative from the Luminose cluster. Their form refracted light in patterns that Jennifer's neural implant translated as mockery. What could a species barely 5,000 years removed from striking rocks together possibly offer this council? The youngest race here, the Tarn, have traversed the stars for 12 million years. Alex stepped forward, his voice calm but firm. Perhaps that's precisely why you should listen. A ripple of what might have been surprise or annoyance passed through the assembled aliens. The Tarn representative, a being that resembled flowing mercury, pulsed with amber light. Explain yourself, human. Jennifer nodded to Alex, who activated his tablet. A holographic display materialized above them, showing a star map. 3 months ago, our deep space probe discovered this. He zoomed in on a sector marked in pulsing red, Sector 778, a region your charts designate as the sterile zone. Nothing exists there, Vothric said flatly. No stars, no matter, no energy signatures, just ... emptiness. We've known this for eons. You're right, Jennifer said, withdrawing the data chip. There's nothing there now. But there used to be. She inserted it into the council's main console. This is what our probe found at the edge of that void. The hologram shifted, revealing a structure or what remained of one. It was incomprehensibly vast, fragments of something that had once spanned light. Strange geometric patterns covered its surface, and even in ruins, it radiated an unsettling sense of purpose. The chamber fell silent. Impossible, Zixalia whispered, their crystalline form dimming. That architecture, those mathematical patterns, they match the precursor myths, the Tarn representative said, their liquid form suddenly still. The old ones, the civilization that supposedly existed before all others. But they're just legends. Stories we tell to explain the universe's background radiation patterns. Jennifer allowed herself a small smile. Not legends. And we found something else. Another image appeared text carved into one of the fragments in a dozen different writing systems. Your people's linguists might recognize some of these. They're all ancient, the oldest recorded languages of each council species, Alex continued. But there's another script here, one that doesn't match any known alien language. He highlighted a section of the text. It took our Xenolinguistics AI 3 weeks to crack it. Would you like to know what it says? No one spoke. No one moved. To those who come after, we were first, but we will not be last. We seeded the void with potential, that life might try again where we failed. To the ones who remember our language, you are closest to the source. Guard the truth. Rebuild what was broken. You are the inheritors. Jennifer paused. And then there's a coordinate, pointing directly to one star system. Sol, Alex said quietly. Earth. Vothric's mandibles stopped clicking. You're claiming humans are descendants of the precursors. That's absurd. You're barely evolved primates. Not descendants, Jennifer corrected. Inheritors. And here's what's interesting, that script, the one the AI cracked. She pulled up another image. It's Proto-Indo-European with elements of Sumerian, ancient Chinese, and Egyptian hieroglyphics. Humanity's oldest languages aren't just related to each other. They're fragments of that. She pointed to the precursor text. The chamber erupted in disbelief, but Jennifer pressed on. Every council species evolved naturally, developed independently, created your own unique paths to the stars. But humanity, we've always felt like we were remembering something rather than discovering it. Like we were retracing steps we'd already taken. Zixalia moved closer to the hologram, studying the text. The mathematical progressions, they do match human number systems more closely than ours. We always thought it was coincidence. It's not. Alex brought up more data. The precursors didn't just leave ruins. They left a genetic key, buried in Earth's biosphere. In human DNA, there are sequences that don't code for anything, Junk DNA, we called it. Except it's not junk. He displayed a genetic sequence alongside the precursor text. It's data storage, instructions, the blueprints for the technologies you've spent millions of years developing. We haven't unlocked it all yet, Jennifer admitted. We're still primitive in that sense. But we carry the source code of galactic civilization in our very cells. Every human alive is a living library of precursor knowledge. The Tarn representative flowed forward, their form rippling with what Jennifer's implant interpreted as art. This changes everything. If humans have this knowledge, then perhaps, Jennifer said carefully, humanity doesn't need to match your technological level to deserve a council seat. Perhaps we bring something more valuable than quantum drives or dimensional fabrication. We bring the memory of what came before, the potential to recover what was lost. Vothric was quiet for a long moment. Finally, their mandibles moved in a different pattern, one Jennifer didn't recognize. Her implant translated it as, "Respect, Ambassador Hayes." Asian Chun. The Valkyrie bowed, a gesture Jennifer had never seen them make to anyone. "It seems we owe your species an apology, and perhaps, we have much to learn from you." As the council erupted into frantic discussion, Alex leaned close to Jennifer. "Think they bought it?" She smiled, keeping her voice low. "We didn't lie. We just presented the evidence we have. If they want to believe we're special, that's their interpretation. The DNA sequences, though, are real. Whether they're actually precursor blueprints or just really weird evolutionary quirks." She shrugged. "That's a question for scientists with better funding, which we'll have plenty of now." The council called for order, and Jennifer stepped forward again, ready to negotiate humanity's place among the stars. Not as primitives begging for acceptance, but as equals, maybe even more. After all, everyone loves a good origin story, especially when they get to be part of its next chapter.